We're joining with Whitney right now. How's it going?
Hey, I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I want to thank you for being on the show.
Oh, you're very welcome.
So before we begin, I first heard of you through a mutual friend. He goes by the name of Hybrid the Rapper, and
hmm
you made an appearance in one of his music videos. And you look real good. You look great. And I checked out your work. I look at your Facebook post. You do fitness. You like a fitness coach? Is that, or is it fitness model, fitness coach?
Well, actually, I am a fitness coach with Beachbody, and I'm also a member of the fitnessmodels.com.
Okay, cool. And you are from Lawrenceburg, Kentucky.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, shout out to the Elberg. It's very rare I get to interview someone from Lawrenceburg. It's mostly Lexington, Louisville, or Frankfurt. So I'm glad to have some Lawrenceburg representing on here. And again, thank you for being on. And we'll go
Oh, you're
ahead
very welcome.
and begin. So what got you into, doing fitness work?
Well, I've always been an athletic person. I've always played, sports in school, from cheerleading to softball, rec sports. Then I went to a factory and started working, and I worked there for about 13 years, and I was miserable at my job, and I decided to quit. And after I quit, I gained approximately 30 pounds from just not being very active and not eating good. And finally, one day, I said enough is enough, and I've got to do something. I didn't like the way I looked. I didn't, like looking in the mirror at myself, and it wasn't the norm for me to be that heavy. And my husband has always been into powerlifting and working out at the gym, and he got me back motivated and interested back into fitness again, and I've been wide open ever since. And that's when I decided to join with Beachbody, because I started joining or going to the gym with him, and a lot of his routines wasn't right for me, being a female, and the weight variations and stuff. So that's why I decided to jump on with Beachbody, because the programs fitted me and my lifestyle, and it's just very convenient. And so my husband was a big encouragement and motivation for me to get back into the fitness and to be active again. So I give him a lot of credit for that.
That's very awesome, and it definitely shows and prove to a lot of people that you know we all eat a lot of things unhealthy. Obviously, it happens. It's a crave that we just look for that one thing that we love and just can't get enough of it. It's one thing to eat it once, but it's another to eat it every single day, and then things happen to your body, things, and you don't feel good or whatever. So it's definitely important to eat healthy. It's definitely important to and my parents always tells me this as a kid. Your vegetables. They be always be like, you gotta eat. I eat green beans. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and true story. When I started eating green beans, I probably eat one at a time. And this was just as a young person. And as the years get older, I start eating multiple at a time. Especially when we be having the family dinners. They always be busting my chops at times, but they mean well. They just want me to be healthy. So
Yes, sir. Looking
and
out for you.
so people listen to your parents, even if they a little sarcastic at times. Um,
It starts in the home.
yeah. So
It really does.
so you mentioned Beachbody, your involvement there. Talk about beach for those who may not be familiar with Beachbody. Talk a little bit about it and what is the main focus on Beachbody? Is it health? Is it fitness? Is it anything particular?
It's a little bit of both. The Beachbody programs was designed so that people with limited time, or say children, um, don't have to try to find daycare to get to the gym. They can do these programs right from home, and most of the programs are 30 minutes, no longer than 45 minutes, and they have programs that meet every person's needs, whether you want to lose weight or you want to tone and tighten or you want to build a little bit of muscle or maybe do a little bit of yoga for your mind. Beachbody has a program, over 6,000 actually, that will accustom to about anyone's needs. And that's why I love Beachbody, because they have such a variety of programs to help such a variety of people, and it doesn't leave anyone out. And they're so convenient, being able to do these programs right from home, right from your computer. It's kind of like the new fitness Netflix is what I call it. You can stream it right on demand from your computer or your smart TV or even your phone. And you can do the workouts right from home with your kids, with your family, with your friends. And you don't never have to leave your house. You don't have to get ready to go to the gym. You don't have to pay your gym membership, because for a one-time fee, you have it all right in your house. And you can take it wherever you go as long as you have internet access. And it is just so convenient for working parents or stay-at-home moms or dads that have kids and they can't afford daycare or to take the kids to the gym with them. They can do it right at home while they're right there. It's just unbelievable how convenient that this system is. And the programs are proven. And every program comes with a diet plan. So it tells you exactly what to eat, when to eat it, how much to eat. I mean, it's not hard. As long as you can read and follow along, anybody can do this. And that's why I love this Beachbody, the program, so much, is because it doesn't limit anybody.
I like the sound.
And we're fixing to launch a family program coming in October, to where you can actually get your kids involved in some of these workouts, because we understand that obesity is rising in America, and we need to do something about it before it's too late.
Very, very true. And I like the sound of that. Fitness Netflix. I like the sound of that.
Yep, it's going to be the new fitness Netflix.
So that's pretty cool. And I'm pretty sure you get asked this a lot, especially with your involvement with fitness. But as far as you, not everybody exercise differently. But as far as you and your well-being, like, how often do you exercise?
I exercise approximately 5 times a week, sometimes 6. But I do have one off day, which is Sunday, no matter what. Your body has to have rest. You have to have recovery time. But I try to work out every day except for Sunday.
That's awesome. No matter how much you want to be, and I see people exercise all the time, but they don't get that free time. They don't get that rest. And if you don't get that rest, you ain't going to be able to do the important things, like being a parent, and among other things. You ain't going to be able to go to your job or whatever. You ain't going to perform well. So every now
your mentality and your muscle recovery as well. It's very important for your muscles to be able to recover in between those workouts.
Very, very true. So as for your clients that you have had, what do you consider the biggest need from your clients? What's the one thing that they go reach out to you and say, this is what I need the most?
If I had to say the most, it would be they need help with their meal planning and portion control. A lot of people think that I'm doing everything right and I'm eating healthy, but what they don't understand is, even though you're eating healthy, you can still be eating too much of that, even though it's healthy. If you don't have your portions under control, then you're not going to see the weight loss or the results like you would like to succeed unless you follow the system. And if you follow your portions correctly and what is approved with the nutrition plan, of course we can't have donuts and sweets and cakes and all that. But as long as you follow the portion plan and you follow it correctly with the right foods, it is proven that you will lose weight and feel healthier as well.
That is very, very true. So you got this thing going on about a challenge for the summer. Talk a little bit about it, and what are you looking forward to the most in it?
Okay, so what I'm fixing to do is I try to run a free challenge group once a month. And I do this because it's an opportunity to get people moving in the right direction with their health and fitness. A lot of people don't know where to start, or maybe they're too scared to, take the leap. So I offer these free accountability groups because it just kind of gets their their foot in the door with the health and fitness, and it holds them accountable. They have a group that they can go to for accountability and motivation. We share recipes, we share workout information, we share lots of good little health tips and just fitness tips that they wouldn't normally have access to unless they were in this free group. And I do this for another reason. There's a lot of people that can't afford nutrition plans and workouts, or even if it is cheap. Some people still they can't afford it. So I feel like by opening up these free groups, it doesn't limit anybody. Everybody can join a free group. It doesn't cost anything, and you're learning valuable information about fitness and nutrition. And like I said, it doesn't. You're not obligated to pay for anything or buy anything. So like I said, anybody that's having any kind of financial issues, they're included in this as well, because I like to have everybody included and nobody left out for any reason. So that's why I run these free groups, just so all people will have an opportunity to be involved, not just the people that can afford to buy the meal plan or the workout program. Kind of like a pay it forward.
That is awesome. So exactly how can they sign up? Do they got to contact you? Anything they have to do to get to be involved?
Yes, sir. They can look me up. I'm actually public on Facebook, and my screen name is Whitney, Whitney, Layne, Layne, Coots, Coots. And they can shoot me a Facebook friend request and maybe shoot me a message telling me that they're interested in my fitness group. And if they're interested in the Beachbody programs or the meal plan, they can contact me through Facebook as well, and then I can sum up with those programs as well.
So my last question before I let you go. Obviously, as I pointed out at the beginning of the interview, I first heard of you through Hyper the Rapper. You was in his music video that he put out earlier this year. What was it like to be a part of a music video?
Well, at first I felt really honored that they asked me to be in the video, and I really enjoyed it. It actually felt really normal for me to be in that country setting. I'm just a small-town country girl from a little country town, and it felt really normal. Shooting guns and stuff like that is what I look for, and I like hunting and fishing. And honestly, when I listened to the song, I could actually relate a lot of those lyrics to events that had happened in my life. And so it really just sparked me that much more to want to do this video. And also, Chris is a really down-to-earth, cool guy, and he reminds me a lot of myself. Of course, we have different dreams, but he's just a small-town guy, and he's trying to share his music talent with the world. And he's natural at what he does, and he's good at it. And like I said, anytime I can help out somebody trying to pursue their dreams, I'm all in, because that's exactly what I'm trying to do.
Well, Whitney, it's great chatting with you. I want to thank you so much for being on the show. Continued success in what you do, and hopefully we'll run into each other one day.
Well, I really appreciate it, and I thank you for your time.
You have a good night. Have a good weekend.
You too. Thank you.
Bye-bye.